In this tutorial, we will look at setting up stock points. This function is aimed at businesses who want to sell the same items from multiple front stock locations. For example, venues that operate with 2 or more bar areas, or perhaps a wine farm with multiple branches such as a restaurant, deli, and wine tasting room. This will enable you to allocate a stock point to each selling area and allow you to issue the same prep item from one central back stock location to each of these front stock or sale locations. You'll be able to see the sales for these prep items, stock usage, and variances that may occur at each location. In Pilot Admin, select Files, then Prep Sheet. The Prep Sheet setup now opens. We will need to indicate which of our items need to be allocated to stock points, and to do so we will punch a Y for yes in the PCON or Point Control column. Click Exit to save. Now let's go back to Files and continue to set up by selecting Stock Points. When the Stock Point setup opens, we can see here the system will preload as a standard 5 stock points. If this needs to increase or decrease, you can edit the total by changing it here and pressing enter afterwards. Then if preferred, you can select each stock point and rename it to the relevant location. Take note though of the stock point number for each location. If you've made a mistake, you're able to undo any changes made here. Save changes, select exit. Lastly, we will need to allocate the stock points to the relevant POS terminals. To do this, enter Pilot POS. Items sold from terminals allocated to stock points will reflect as sales for those specific stock points. Select Manager menu, then select Setup and POS and Printers. Our station setup now opens. Confirm which POS terminal you would like to allocate the stock point to, and click the drop-down arrow by the stock point field and assign the POS terminal to the correct stock point. Click on the OK button when done. Setup for your stock points are now complete. To view how to implement these stock points and to ensure correct daily usage, please consider checking out our stock point usage tutorial from our Pilot Admin playlist.